today is maintenance day. I'm going to do an oil change. The little bad boy has done very good the past month and a half. This is going on to this oil change will be the where we switch to change every 3 months. I've been changing this once every month because when I got it, the oil that was in it was just nasty. So this one here I'm changing fairly, kind of still clean. So we're going to Napa parts now because Adam works at Napa instead of AutoZone now. So where I'm making the switch too because I'm tired of fucking AutoZone. So we got a brand new filter here. I think that's a big honking one. Yeah, I think it's just as big as that Bosch one I have in there. I'll put this guy something like that. Got some Valvoline blue. I was gonna go to Jiffy Lube where another friend of mine works, and he was gonna maybe get me a discount on it. But they don't have it's Jiffy Lube. They're not gonna have Valvoline products. And it did not like Dello 400 that I put in it. It burnt half a gallon of it within the few weeks that I used this stuff. But I've been running this Valvoline Blue for the past month and a half, I think. And it's still full on the dipstick. So, and I've never seen any blue smoke with this Valvoline Blue. So I'm going to go ahead and run that. I have this extra bottle here because it apparently likes an extra quart. So I just keep it right at the full mark. So we got an extra bottle in case it's like, hey, I'm still thirsty. Anyways, I just need a wrench, and I've got this thing nice and warmed up, so I think that the oil filter might actually come undone fairly easily. And it's hot. Alright, it's a 17 millimeter. Had them on there pretty good. I'm gonna try and do this. Without burning myself severely. Yeah. I just like that it doesn't smell like gasoline anymore. Must be nice. Yeah, nice and toasty. Just we're gonna let him dribble. Okay, there. Plug here, wipe some of the grit off of it. Nothing on this magnet. Yeah, that's nice. This has been like to the beach several times. Out on the highway, doing like almost 70. I need to get a new plug and a washer for it. Well, this wasn't working out for my situation. I had to actually use my one of my little oil filter thingy bobbers to get that off. That thing was under good. I put those on by hand, and that guy was like not wanting to come off. So that was stupid. But at least I'm fighting it up here, not down there. And then it's a GM, and the filter's back there underneath one part of the manifold, and you're like, notice something? That's why it wouldn't come off. It's still dribbling. I saw the seal baked on there. Okay. Might put oil on it, maybe not enough. There we go. It came off, no problem. Yeah, see, this is why you want to use a lot of oil on it, because it just sticks on there. So, you know, these filters look absolutely identical. I wonder if I paid $16 really for a Napa filter. Still made in the USA, and it's for Dodge, so looks like the thread pitch is the same size, and it's for Dodge with the Cummins. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pre-fill this guy with that bottle of oil I got, and then I only put a little bit in, and then, you know, it's gonna go sideways, so you don't want it to spill out. One other thing about pre-filling, you know, if you fill it all the way at the rim and you go to put it in, it's going to spill out. Now, the first thing, another thing about these engines is that because it's on its side, it's still going to drain out half of it into the engine. So you're really not going to kill the oil pump on this if you just filled it up part way. So yeah, don't be. Nobody needs to be a stickler about this one. But I am going to be pretty liberal about putting oil on the thing here, so yeah, anyways, probably stick to the Napa filter. They look exactly the same hole, same rib, it's the same paper filter in there. So okay, and I paid like $6 for that filter. Got ripped off. I paid $16 for the Bosch filter. This is a bunch of bullshit. Well, I think I know why this thing likes 11 quarts, because the filters I've been using take almost a whole quart on a pre-fill. Okay. This oil change only cost me $46. I'm making a mess tubes. I get a big funnel just for doing this job, so I can dump it in super fast. I think I'm gonna make a funnel out of the other half of this oil filler thing. That's what I'm gonna do. You just screw it on and then put your big funnel. I'll have it all epoxy a big funnel on it, and you just dump it right in full bore. Oh, sorry, Tyler, my friend at Jiffy Lube. I'll have to bring my truck in for something else. Maybe a transmission fluid change, or I actually want to do the differential. I think that's more important. So let's grab ourselves another towel. I want to keep this thing nice and clean. It's pretty bad how I take care of this truck now even more because it has this engine in it than I did before. Before I was too busy trying to make it run properly. And like I mentioned, EFI would have fixed it, but I don't know. I'm not a carburetor doctor. Even just, oh yeah, let's put it on there. No, it's still popping and gagging. I bet you the timing chain was all getting dicked. I'm gonna clean my blade, don't want to leave any evidence. Okay, I think we're done there. Let's check our level. We haven't run it yet. We just want to make sure we see oil. Oh yeah, it is a tad over full. And when I mean a tad, I mean like a quarter of an inch, but we have to run it first and get everything primed up again. Yeah. I'd say we're good. So, let's start it up. Looks like I'm still on third gear, so I'm out of gear. Grab my keys. Try not to yell because the sunburn hurts so bad. We're getting oil pressure. Yep, there we go. That's what you want to see. Yep, it's going, going, going. Wait for it. This goes back to low, you're like, uh-oh. Now the oil is cold, so it's gonna take a little while for it to bump back up, but you know, we're in the normal range. That's a happy sounding Cummins. I can tell when it wants something, you know? It sounds silky right now. I like it. Just a little puff of smoke. There, we got good oil pressure. Yeah, look at that. And before you get carried away, before you go do burnouts in a 1,600-mile road trip, check your oil. Now we're not quite done with this video yet. We're gonna do a little analysis of our old oil, just a visual, see if there's any metal or anything in it. I didn't have anything on the magnet, so it looks like we're right. Okay, so we're empty now. We filled up that jug and then we're up to here. So we used a little bit of oil within almost 2 months, but you know, we were still registering on the full mark, so right now we're probably going to come up just a little over full. So last time I think I did this, I filled one jug and then I was down about here, I think it was somewhere about here. We're just above here. Yeah, it's still burnt less oil. I don't see any blue smoke when I'm driving around. It's not like, you know, sometimes I'd get on it, and I think I had a video that showed it. You can see a little blue puff of smoke occasionally. But, you know, this scared the shit out of me. But it's sand. So what happened was, we went to the beach to go fishing a few weeks ago, and we were up on the jetty. You could park pretty close to it, and the sand was blowing everywhere. So there's, on the one part of the frame rail, there's sand collected right in there, which I need to wash off, and that all fell in here. So that kind of screws my visual analysis. But what I am looking for are gold metal flakes, and I can, you know, the sand is obvious, but I don't see any, you know, silver or metal shavings, just the sand that was on my frame. Yeah, I mean, even like those little grains there, it's still sand. I'm like, and I don't have sand in my engine, otherwise I think it'd be dead. So yeah, it's so far a happy engine. And you also have to take into account that there's also the filter. The old one still probably has about that much oil in it still. You know, it's soaked into the fluid. So anyways, we're good here on this truck. I'm gonna write down my mileage of when I changed it. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.